What if I told you a 17-year-old murdered both his parents not out of anger or impulse, but as the first step in a calculated plan to assassinate the President of the United States? What if that same teen spent 2 weeks living in the same home as their decomposing bodies, while quietly planning to start a revolution? This isn't fiction. It happened in Waukesha, Wisconsin, and the killer's name was Nikita Casap. This is Noir Narratives, and this is where darkness speaks. Waukesha, Wisconsin, a quiet tree-lined suburb where life moves gently. In one of those homes lived 17-year-old Nikita Casap with his parents Tatiana Casap, 35, and Donald Mayer, 51. From the outside, it looked ordinary, stable, peaceful. But behind closed doors, Nikita wasn't dreaming of college or his future. He was building something else entirely, a manifesto, a mission, a fantasy soaked in violence. On February 28, 2025, police responded to a welfare check at the Casap residence. What they found inside shocked even seasoned officers. Both of Nikita's parents were dead, their bodies hidden under piles of clothing and blankets. They had been fatally shot with a revolver. The house smelled of decay. But here's the chilling part. Forensic evidence suggests they had been dead for nearly 2 weeks, while Nikita continued living in the home, eating, sleeping, planning. After the murders, Nikita fled. He crossed state lines and was eventually stopped in Kansas for running a stop sign. Inside his vehicle, a revolver, spent shell casings, $14,000 in cash, and both of his parents' ID cards. But that was just the beginning. Authorities seized Nikita's phone. What they found was unreal. A 3-page manifesto outlining a plan to assassinate Donald Trump. He had purchased a drone. He was researching explosives. His language, full of white supremacist rhetoric, anti-Semitic views, and disturbing praise for Adolf Hitler. This wasn't just a kid gone off the rails. This was ideological warfare. So how does a teenager go from high school halls to planning a political assassination? Casap had reportedly been radicalized online. He followed the Order of Nine Angles, a neo-Nazi group that glorifies murder, chaos, and the destruction of order. In chat logs he claimed, "The world needs fire. I will be that match." He allegedly believed that killing his parents would free him both financially and mentally to pursue his greater mission. Nikita Casap has been charged with 2 counts of first-degree intentional homicide. He's also facing charges for hiding a corpse, theft, and impersonating his parents to access their finances. His bond has been set at $1 million. Federal prosecutors are now preparing additional charges for conspiracy to assassinate a president and potential terrorism-related offenses. Nikita Casap's story is a haunting cocktail of hatred, isolation, and extremism. But here's the question we're left with. What made a teenage boy believe he was starting a revolution? What created this monster, the internet, ideology, or something else entirely? In the end, 2 lives are lost, a third hangs in limbo, and America is left, once again, asking, how do we stop the next Nikita Casap? This was the story of Nikita Casap. Thank you for watching Noir Narratives, where real crime meets cold truth. If you found this story compelling, subscribe, hit the bell, and let us know what case you'd like us to cover next. Until then, stay curious, stay careful,